Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night, depending on what time you're watching this. It is Friday, May 25th, 2023. My phone says, I just said my phone. I just watched the video where I looked at my watch and said my phone. My watch says, evidently, I was thinking about my phone. My watch says that it is 3:05 in the morning. My phone says that it is 4:04 in the morning. Okay, so this is the introduction. So this is part one, the introduction to Persuasion. Okay. You could not shock her more than she shocks me. Beside her, Joyce seems innocent as grass. It makes me most uncomfortable to see an English spinster of the middle class describe the amorous effects of brass, reveal so frankly and with such sobriety the economic basis of society. W.H. Auden, Auden. Just as Jane Austen is the favorite author of many discerning readers, Persuasion is the most highly esteemed novel of many Austenianites. It has the deep irony, the scathing wit, and the drawl and finely drawn characters of Austen's other novels, all attributes long beloved of her readers. But it is conventionally said that as her last novel, the novel of her middle age, it additionally has a greater maturity and wisdom than the light, bright, and sparkling earlier novels, to use Austen's own famous descriptions of Pride and Prejudice, her most popular work. In other words, Persuasion has often been seen as the thinking reader's Pride and Prejudice. But Persuasion is less light in more than one sense. Anne Elliot, its heroine, is introduced as more unhappy and constrained by her situation than any heroine of Austen's since Fanny Price of Mansfield Park. In contrast to Elizabeth Bennet's or Emma Woodhouse's sparkle and volubility, Anne's spirits were not high, page 14, and remain low for much of the novel. But whereas Fanny Price, like Anne, ignored and held in low esteem by family members, is perfectly poised to be rescued by love. In fact, Anne is barely a Cinderella figure, and not only because she is well born, of a better social rank than even the heroine of Emma. In fact, Anne Elliot has more in common with Charlotte Bronte's Victorian heroine Jane Eyre in that she seems at first distinctly ineligible for the role of a beloved appearing to the world as apparently unlovable and without much physical charm. Anne, however, has none of Jane Eyre's ready temper, tongue, and fire. She tends to think and feel alone in silence, except, of course, that we, her readers, share the literary mind she inhabits and see the world with her through her finely discerning eyes. Heroines are always subjected to surveillance in 19th century fiction. Here, the heroine is invisible but voluble in her mind, as Lucy Snow is in Charlotte Bronte's Villette. Okay, so that is all for part one of the introduction, Persuasion. If you like this content, like this video, and comment below. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching.